We were asked for the President's perspective on taking care of the DACA issue, and he sent over what has termed his 4 pillars. I think the first part of that, which was stunning and no one expected it, was there are 690,000 official DACA registrants, and the President sent over what amounts to be 2.5 times that number, to 1.8 million. The difference between 690 and 1.8 million were the people that some would say were too afraid to sign up, others would say were too lazy to get off their asses, but they didn't sign up. So the President shockingly said, okay, 1.8 million, and then probably the biggest shock was in a path to citizenship. That's beyond what anyone could have imagined, whether you're on the right or the left. And then on top of that, kind of the third tier of that is that any of the family members, based on the chain, so-called chain of family unification, that anyone in the chain or in the pipeline, 4 million roughly, will be allowed to continue through the pipeline. The pipeline will just end. So that's kind of the first leg of this whole stool. The second one, of course, would be the elimination of chain migration, or family unification, some would call it. And but again, after the 4 million that are in the pipeline move through, they are not a priority for deportation. Again, the priorities for deportation, first and foremost, is a legal justice process. And the thing that gets you into that process is if, generally speaking, you're A, here illegally, and then B, you come on the scope of law enforcement, read ICE or CVP. So let's take the person who is here illegally, working, behaves him or herself. That person never comes on to anyone's scope. That said, if the person is a convicted felon or has a lot of serious misdemeanors, they come on the scope. And the ICE, the men and women of ICE, focus on individual cases. They develop a package, and then they go and get that individual.